Hi, welcome to The Truth. The truth about Noel Edmonds' Kiwi Adventure. And certain people in ITV and the tabloid press are not going to like the truth, but I think you and millions of other people who have reacted so positively to 3 films, and I'm underlining this, 3 films, deserve the truth. Let's just go back a short way to just over a year ago when it was revealed that I had left the UK some 5 years earlier and not retired, not gone into a little corner, but had actually got myself a vineyard, a restaurant, a pub, a store, etc. 7 independent production companies contacted my agent, John Miles, and asked for access to our lifestyle. We considered it very carefully. Liz and I had never done anything like that. And we recognised there would be an intrusion, but we also felt there would be an opportunity. What was that opportunity? To promote New Zealand, which we love, to help the tourist economy, which was decimated after that flu malarkey, and also to prove that there was another way to live your life by having a health and fitness regime which involves energy, and also if you're not happy with the country you're in, why not give it a go and try and go somewhere else? So that was what we were intending. Of the 7 production companies, one of which incidentally was the excellent company that produced Clarkson's Farm. Brilliant, love Clarkson's Farm. We decided in the end to go with ITV because they made certain representations and promises. Were they fulfilled? I'll come to that a little bit later. But we signed a deal with ITV for 3 films. They had access to our lifestyle for 4 months, from which they would have the right to produce 3 one-hour films. That's it. The contract says that. 3 films. This is not a formatted show. This is not a long-running series. And despite what tabloid newspapers might say, it wasn't me trying to create a new career or have another hit series. They were 3 films about our life in New Zealand. So there's the first truth. 3 films for ITV. The second truth is that we weren't paid millions for this. In fact, it probably cost us a lot of money to make the films with ITV. Not one person you've seen in the films was paid. Liz and I did not get personal fees for doing this. Not one person was paid. ITV paid a fairly modest sum of money for the access and the rights to the 3 films. So that's the second truth. Now, have we got to a point here where we've achieved our aims? I think so, judging by your reactions. More people than ever interested in New Zealand. You're fascinated by the health and wellness regime. And obviously the story of Guardian touched lots of people. So we were largely happy with the messaging. But then ITV wanted us to promote the 3 films. 3 films. And they came up with this massive amount of stuff for Liz and I to do. Obviously, there's sofa shows and all of that sort of thing, but also interviews up and down the country. We would have been working for 3 weeks touring Britain doing interviews for the shows. We did not do 1 interview, okay? So even though certain newspapers claimed they had an exclusive, we've never done a single interview. And I'll leave you to come to your own conclusions as to why we didn't want to promote the films. So there you have the truths, and then there's the undeniable fact that after 3 films, did we want to do any more? No. And ITV were informed of the fact that we did not want to do more than the 3 films. They were told that months and months ago. So for them to say that they're thinking about a recommission or anything like that is not true. And certain people in ITV should be ashamed of the fact that they're trying this ridiculous posturing. particularly when you consider the power of ITV these days in the new media landscape. I won't go into it here, and I've nearly finished telling you the truth, but see it from my point of view. ITV are our traditional broadcaster of diminishing power and influence. The big players are obviously Amazon, Netflix, and others. And indeed, YouTube. More people are watching YouTube than ITV. In fact, when I took my shirt off, we got over 1.5 million views. When I did a silly dance in front of the Bee Gees statue, we got over 6 million views. So ITV, I hope you enjoyed making the 3 films, and I hope you get this message. And everybody, please keep following with your enthusiastic comments, because my Kiwi life is going to continue, and I'm happy to share it with you for hopefully a very long time to come. Oh, and if you decide to escape from the UK, I can recommend New Zealand. And if you do come over, then come to the Bugger Inn. I'll stand you a beer.